What's up, guys? It's Japa Rico. Today I'm going to explain about a case that took place in Brazil. There was a flight and there was a boy. He was 4 years old. He decided to sit next to the window with his grandmother. The problem is that that seat didn't belong to him. It belonged to someone else. So he sits on the seat, this window seat, and his grandmother sits in the middle seat. Okay. After a while, the owner of the window seat, Jennifer Castro, shows up. And then she says, "Oh, excuse me, this is my seat." And initially, the boy, the 4-year-old boy, agrees to concede, like to give the seat back to the original owner, right? Back to the owner of the seat. And he goes away. Right. Then, and everything goes well, but then after a few minutes, he starts to cry, and then he demands the seat that the woman gives the seat back to him. And the reason is because he sat there first, okay? But think about it, like actually nowadays, the companies, they charge for that seat, right? So when you book a flight, if you want to pick your seat, you need to pay extra money, right? You need to pay extra, and then you can select your seat. So that's what Jennifer did. So she paid for that seat, okay? And the boy probably doesn't understand, because come on, the boy is only 4 years old, so probably the boy doesn't understand about that, right? But then I think there was a lack of explanation from the parents of this boy to tell him, okay, so the woman, that seat doesn't belong to you just because you sat there first, right? It doesn't work like that. You can't say, oh, because I sat here first, so it belongs to me. No, it doesn't work like that. So I think there was a lack of explanation, like someone, well, I would say the parents, okay? So someone, probably in my opinion, the parents should have explained it to him, okay? And then Jennifer refused to give the seat to that boy because she paid for it and it's her rights, okay? But then the weirdest thing happened. So there was another woman who has no relationship to this boy, okay? Another, like a third party, like someone else, like a complete stranger, okay? Complete stranger. This woman shows up and starts filming what was going on, and started to say to Jennifer, say, "Oh, you have no compassion. You should have given the seat to the boy because the boy is crying." I'm like, come on, like, just because the boy is crying doesn't understand, like, it doesn't work like that. Like, the boy is so, like, I would say, how can I say, the boy needs to learn a lesson, right? Because I think like this, it's not like every time you demand something and then you start crying and then people will think, oh, he's a child, so let him have the seat. It's not like that, right? So the boy needs a lesson. The boy needs a lesson. And if from the perspective of a trader, if I'm the boy's dad, right? I don't have kids, by the way. I don't have kids. I'm not even married. and I don't have kids. But if I had a kid, if I had a boy or a girl, doesn't matter, and they started crying because they demand something that doesn't belong to them, right? That seat doesn't belong to him. And I would say, okay, you want a window seat? Okay, fine. I will buy you a window seat, because I will explain to him that how the economy works and how this seat thing works. I would have explained to him, and initially, to begin with, I would never let him sit in that window seat to begin with, because if I have a boy, if I have a child, I would take a look at the ticket number, the seat number, and allocate my child to the correct seat to begin with, okay? That didn't happen, right? It didn't happen in this case. So if it didn't happen, then let's say I have this problem, I would solve it like this. As a trader, I would explain first, I would give detailed explanation of how the seat thing works, that seat was bought. The woman, Jennifer Castro, paid money to have that seat. Okay, I will explain, give my 4-year-old boy that explanation. And some of you may argue, oh, Japa Rico, he's too young to understand. I disagree. Like 4 years old, he's old enough to understand this. Okay, next, I would say, okay, you want a window seat? You can get it, but I'm going to deduct it from your allowance. So if you have like a monthly allowance, I don't know how much it would cost, like additional, let's say 1,000 reais more in Brazilian currency, or 2,000 reais, or 3,000 reais, or even 4,000 reais additional. I don't know how much it costs. So I give him a window seat in the economy class. If they don't have it, I would give him a seat in the business class, and I would tell him, okay, let's say it's 4,000 more. Okay, I would say, okay, it's going to cost you $4,000 or 4,000 reais more, right? So I'm going to deduct this 4,000 reais from your allowance, okay, until you pay back all this money, because you are the one crying, you are the one demanding, right? And this is how the economy works, boy. Yeah. Because I think we need to teach our children from a very early stage in life how the economy works, how the system works, how the financial markets work. This would be a very good lesson. I think if I teach him like today how the Forex market works, maybe he will not understand. But if I teach him this very simple economy class of how much a seat costs, and how much money he needs from his monthly allowance to pay back for this seat, then he would grow up being a better human being. Right? At least he would grow up being a human being that understands basic economy, right? And I understand that for an adult, this is a very simple question, but for a 4-year-old boy, that would be a great lesson to be learned, all right? So that's my opinion, guys. What do you guys think? I know that many of you would just think, as an adult, I would just let the kid have my seat, right? But I think Jennifer is correct. Because she's just executing her rights, right? She paid for the seat and she wants to use the seat. She doesn't want to give her seat that she paid for to that boy just because he's crying, right? And I think that boy is too naive, right? Too childish. And you can say, yeah, he is a child, so of course he's childish, right? But I think it's never too early to learn about basic economy, right? What do you guys think? Maybe you disagree with me. Maybe you think, oh, Japa Rico is too much, right? Thinking too much. Okay, if you disagree, write in the comment section below. Even if you agree, also write. Or if you just want to write because you want to write something, also write in the comment section below. And see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching and bye.